Hi, I'm David Lowe. The term addiction can embrace a huge range of human activities. Addiction basically means getting hooked on some pleasure. Almost any pleasure which it's healthy to do a little bit at a time is subject to possible addiction. There are activities connected with our external senses: eating, drinking, sex, viewing pornography, even some kinds of music. All those things can be addictive. The mind is actually a sixth sense. It experiences pleasures in, a more general kind of a way. Gambling, kleptomania, stealing, video games, screen time on Facebook, and so on. All can be addictive. And some pleasures are more subtle. Workaholics at their jobs all night long, working out, improving your bench press, your running time, and so on. Someone who rages, has tantrums a lot, or even feelings connected with spousal or child abuse. All of those, unfortunately in some cases, can have addictive qualities. There's a deep rush or thrill the person feels when he or she indulges their emotions. To understand this further, we need to learn some basic things about brain chemistry. It turns out that any addictive pleasure, whether it's a thrill connected with doing something like sex or gambling or stealing repeatedly, or doing some substance like heroin, weed, or cocaine repeatedly, those different activities may affect some parts of the brain differently, but the most important pleasure centers are affected the same way by all of them, behaviors or substances. Therefore, as different as our addictions may be, and as different as we may be ethnically or socioeconomically, rich, poor, native, foreign, criminal record or not, in the most important ways, addictions are fundamentally similar, resulting in the same kinds of problems and behaviors, the same kinds of wrong thinking. Another thing to learn about the brain is that it has been established that some people are genetically and neurologically different in ways that make it more difficult for them not to develop an addiction. I don't think it applies in all cases, but if you are in that category, and I think most addicts are, then it's going to be harder for you to stay away from some pleasures. This is something that much of society will probably never accept. But for you, for others who understand, and for your professional helpers, this is a disease. Okay. The difference is, instead of it being something invisible that you catch, you have greater susceptibility to something plainly visible right in front of you. It's part of your biological makeup. The treatment is simply modifying your lifestyle in order not to partake in or abuse your particular pleasures of choice.